Look at you, how many of these have you brought back? Things, this one and this one. Hey, you're getting upset now, huh?
Breaking news, recent archaeological findings may provide evidence of the existence of the Great Yan dynasty. This phoenix crown and ceremonial robe is a 1,000-year-old treasure.
What story does it hold, and to whom did it belong?
TV news is still so old-fashioned and boring. Might as well watch Hot Guys on Douyin. Finished already? Didn't I just pour it for you?
If not for these exhausted civilians, with the combat power of our whole family army, we would have shaken off the enemy and broken through long ago. How could it come to this? Keep your voice down. The general cares for the people and can't bear to abandon them. But our food is almost gone too. And we can't find water in this desert.
I wonder how much longer the brothers can hold on.
Vast heavens, God show mercy. I am a descendant of the Hua family, Hui Yuan Fein Yen. Due to the land's lack of grain and the northern barbarians breaching the pass, I kneel and plead today, not for personal desire, but to petition for the countless people of the world for peace at our borders. May the heavens grant us sweet rain to quench the land's thirst. May they grant me a sharp sword to sever the northern barbarian threat. Fein Yen has nothing to repay, willing to serve for life.
We are the same.
Vow.
It's working. Quick, quick, it's working. Hurry. General, how is it?
This substance is hard in texture, dark brown in color, with patterns and small holes. What exactly is this thing? There seems to be a scent of meat. Could this be food bestowed by the gods?
General, wait. Though bestowed by gods, its nature is unknown. Your safety is crucial, the fate of 200,000 civilians. And 30,000 soldiers. How can we take this risk?
My life is of little consequence. Moreover, this divine gift, if truly edible, is a blessing even the Emperor lacks. Deputy General Su. Could this not be a blessing, but divine punishment?
How is it?
General, there's salt inside, and a meaty aroma. An unparalleled delicacy. Such a flavor is unheard of in the mortal world.
Really? Quick, distribute it to them.
General, this is a divine gift for you alone. How dare we partake?
You haven't eaten for days. You should consume it quickly, and lead us out of this predicament.
Outrageous. How could I, as a general, indulge in selfish desire?
Why is this bowl so strange? The whole bag is poured in. This isn't even full. This is already the ninth bag. I'd like to see just how much you can hold. This plate is so strange. No matter how much I pour, it never fills up. This is downright spooky.
Heaven bless Great Yin. Heaven bless our Hua family army.
General, you are chosen by fate, no matter the hardship.
You will overcome it with ease. General, this little food is but a drop in the bucket. Perhaps you could try praying to the gods again, begging for more food.
How dare you? The gods have already shown us mercy. How can you be so greedy?
The general is right, but this can only relieve us temporarily. Food is one thing, but now we lack water the most. If we had water, we could boil some roots and tree bark to stave off hunger.
Enough. The grace of heaven's gift is like the sky's mercy. I should engrave it in my heart and dare not ask for more. But with 100,000 soldiers and civilians following me, I vow with my remaining life to beg heaven for more grace. If granted, I will never marry again and devote my life to the gods. This vow is witnessed by heaven and earth.
If the dog food won't fill it, what about water? No way. The dog food won't fill, and neither will the water. What on earth is this thing? You like to hold things, huh? Then hold an entire river or lake for me. This basin feels a bit eerie. Forget it.
Water! Water's coming out. Quick, catch it. General, you've been kneeling for hours. Even the gods must recognize your sincerity by now.
If it can save these people, kneeling for hours is nothing. Even if I have to kneel for days, months, or years, even until death, it will be worth it. I only pray heaven takes pity and protects these soldiers and civilians. Then victory will be within sight. I can wait longer. Wait for rescue.
General, back when we were defending Human Pass, no supplies ever came. Now Human Pass has fallen, and not a single reinforcement has arrived. I think the Emperor fears our whole family army, and wants us all dead. General, I've calculated. The water gifted by the gods isn't much, but it's enough for the soldiers and civilians to last a few days. But if reserved for the army alone, it could last a month.
Silence. How dare you question the god's gift? It can be allocated at will.
General, the troops simply can't hold on any longer. Food and water have been cut off for days, and we must always be on guard against the northern barbarians' pursuit. If the soldiers can't even fill their stomachs once the enemy catches up.
How dare you? Have you forgotten the military rules of the whole family army? Without the support of the people, relying solely on our 30,000 troops, how do we defeat the 300,000 northern barbarians? And how did we recapture the Human Pass? No more discussion. Vanguardly.
At your command.
Pass the order. Distribute water. Every household shall receive some.
Yes.
Wait. Divide it as finely as possible. Make it last longer.
Understood. General, what about the food?
Fetch the leather armor from the army. Mix it with some grass and tree branches, along with the divine delicacies bestowed by the gods. Fetch water. Boil the armor.
General, absolutely not. For the sake of mobility, our army, only equipped with leather armor. If we boil it for food, what if the northern barbarians attack? How will we defend?
The war horses have already been slaughtered. If we don't boil the armor, within 3 days, countless will starve to death. By then, if the soldiers and civilians perish, what use will these armors be?
The general is right. I will proceed immediately.
It's been hours, and it's still not full. Could it be eaten by this basin? Who knows what this basin is? Could there be evil spirits inside? A treasure basin that doesn't gather treasure, just spewing black smoke. Huh? Trying to ambush me again. This is infuriating. I can't handle a lousy basin?
Assassin. Am I seeing things? These are bones, with meat still on them. What seeing things? This is a divine blessing from the gods. Clearly, the gods have taken pity on Great Yin, on the general, on all of us, soldiers and civilians alike. Stop standing around. What else? What a pity, it's a bit lacking. But no worries, we have water. Bones can be boiled into soup, and marrow can fill the stomach. Meat. It's meat. Never thought I'd get to eat meat before leaving. Truly blessed by the gods. General, this iron lump.
What is this? There seems to be something here. This time, I, the general, will personally write the prayer.
Arg, this is infuriating. What is this thing? Blood.
By the gods above, Yuan, the champion marquis of Great Yin, has been graced with divine favor. I should not ask for more, but facing this great drought, countless civilians and soldiers starve to death. Mothers slit their wrists to feed their children with blood, and people resort to eating their own offspring. Yuan has no other recourse but to beg the gods to help us through this calamity. Yuan is willing to sacrifice his life to serve the gods forever. The 13th year of Great Yin. Respectfully submitted by Yuan outside the human pass.
Great Yen? Northern barbarians? What era is this? Champion Marquis? Pfft. I might as well be Qin Shi Huang. Trying to fool me? So, those trash weren't brought back by the dumb dog. It was all you throwing them out. Great. If you dare throw out that trash again, I'll throw you out first. Wait. What if that blood letter is telling the truth? Might as well put these things to use. They were bought when my parents were still around. No idea how long they've been sitting here. Perfect time to clear them all out.
I've never seen such fine white flour before. And these uniquely flavored pickles. Such food. Only the gods would be worthy of such delicacies.
Gifts from the gods are naturally divine.
But the quantity is a bit lacking. Should we go pray again?
The gods have already bestowed these delicacies upon us. Their grace is boundless. How dare we ask for more? Now we must offer our sincerest hearts and most precious items to worship the gods wholeheartedly and observe their will.
Could it be the gods are displeased with our offerings? Nonsense. The gods wouldn't care about such things. As long as our hearts are true, the gods will surely respond. Report.
Exhausted. Finally cleared out all this inventory. Who is it? What are you doing here?
Move aside.
The company my father left me has already been carved up by you all. What are you doing here again?
We're here to collect a debt this time.
Collect a debt?
Your father borrowed 10 million from us before he passed away.
After my dad borrowed money from you, once our family made it big. How much did you guys take from us? Just the money my dad borrowed from you alone was more than 10 million, wasn't it?
Really? I don't remember that. You need evidence to back up your words. Where's the IOU?
Why waste words on this little girl? Still acting like a young lady, huh? Come on. Take a look. With compound interest, it adds up to 30 million. We'll take a loss. How about you? Just use this old house to settle the debt.
Here's the deal. You're my niece. I won't treat you unfairly. If the house is sold, you'll have nowhere to go. We've bought you a place in the city. A spacious flat over 100 square meters. Just agree to marry my nephew. Ha ha ha.
In your dreams. It's just about repaying the money, right? I'll pay it.
Hey, you're quite tough, aren't you? Haha, fine. If you can't pay up within 3 days, get out.
Fine. But for now, get out of here first.
You. Fine, 3 days it is.
It's definitely Dad's handwriting, but it's only 10 million. Why would he delay repayment for so long? This courtyard house is the only inheritance my parents left me. I couldn't save the previous company. Now even the house. What should I do? Gold? Not throwing away trash, but gold now? It really is a treasure basin. What is this? It's warm to the touch. The dragon carving is lifelike and intricately layered. My parents really left me a treasure. Truly a family heirloom treasure basin. So, this treasure basin will eat whatever I throw into it, and then spit out these strange things. Could it be that there's someone on the other side who received The food I threw into the basin. And sent these gold ingots and white jade as thanks? Hey. Is anyone there? Hey. Is anyone there? Can you hear me? I don't care if you're human or not, listen to me. Don't send this trash anymore. Do you even know how much trouble it is for me to deal with? These blood-stained pieces and tattered cloaks? Ignoring me? Fine. Tomorrow I'm selling all your junk. Don't say I didn't warn you. Uncle Jiang.
Ah, Wan Yu. Come in, have a seat. What's all this stuff? Don't tell me it's all gold.
Not sure if it's gold. Found it at home. Uncle Jiang, check this out. What's it worth?
So many pieces. Let me see. It's real, but low purity. Below market price.
Don't scam me, Uncle Jiang. I know gold prices have been rising. Don't lowball me.
Weight's off. Mixed with brass. But with this much, it's worth about 33 million.
Not bad. Hey, Uncle Jiang, know about jade?
Ha! You underestimate your uncle. A Yuan pavilion isn't just gold. Antiques, art, jade, jewelry, we do it all. Got more treasures? Show me. Let's have a look.
Uncle Jiang, check this.
Huh.
Uncle Jiang, is there a problem with the jade?
No problem at all. It's extremely rare. Great Yan Tianyuan era. Bestowed by Emperor Tiyuan. Wei Yuan, young general of Great Yan. Courtesy name Fei Nian. Granted coiling dragon jade. Died in northern wasteland at age 21.
What? Fei Nian.
Great Yin was real. Wan Yu, you've struck gold. This jade's value is beyond imagination.
It's that valuable?
Valuable? If this isn't valuable, nothing is. Great Yin lasted 60 years. A fleeting moment in history. Not even recorded in official history. Only mentioned in some unofficial records. Nowadays, Great Yin artifacts are extremely rare. This jade is one of a kind.
60 years of reign.
What you don't know, besides being rare, it's also about the white jade's quality. It's a specialty from Jade Gate Pass in Great Yin. After Great Yin fell, the jade from there somehow gained a blood tint. But no matter. This treasure is worth at least
500 million.
Whoa, 5 billion. The reason it's so valuable is actually related to the character Yuan.
Why is that?
Bestowed by the Emperor, this is the legendary General Yuan of the Great Yin. An artifact of champion Marquis Hui Yuan. You might not know his legend. Even official history has no record of him. But his tales are everywhere among the people, Wan Yu. If you want to sell this jade pendant, I suggest you attend the Tianyuan auction in 3 days. All the wealthy will gather there. You might fetch a higher price.
In the 13th year of Great Yen, the Northwest suffered from drought. Famine spread, and the northern barbarians seized the chance to invade, capturing Yumen Pass. The whole army resisted desperately, holding out for months. But with no water or food left, they had to abandon Yumen. They fled with the civilians, waging guerrilla warfare to stop the northern barbarians' southern advance. Out of 100,000 Hua soldiers, only 30,000 remained by the 13th year of Great Yen. And the words on that blood-stained cloth.
13th year of Great Yen. Yuan respectfully presents this outside human pass.
Could it be? Sweetie, I'm back. There's so much more now. These are all antiques, right?
Daxia bank transfer received 33 million yuan.
33 million. Plus that white jade. Uncle Jiang said that jade is worth at least 500 million. All these things. And that coiled dragon white jade even in ancient times. It must have been priceless. Could it be? You're that young general of Great Yen. Hua Yuan? Great Yen really did exist, but it fell too quickly. That's why there are few historical records, mostly in unofficial histories. But what about this Hua Yuan? Why is there so little information about him? If Great Yen fell, what happened to him? What became of him? The emperor decreed. Burn and destroy all records of the Hua army. And Hua Yuan, no wonder. There's so little about Hua Yuan. 13th year of Great Yen. Hua Yuan led the civilians into Human Valley. The 30,000 Hua soldiers used their flesh and blood to halt the northern barbarians' advance. But the enemy resorted to poison. And with traitors in court and a foolish emperor, the Hua army was left to perish. Perished. Wiped out.
General, something terrible has happened.
Hello? Is anyone there? Can you hear me? Hey, tell me quickly, is your country called Great Yen? That guy named Yuan. Is he the champion marquis of your Great Yen? Hua Yuan Hua Fein Yen. Hey. What should I do? No, I can't just sit here waiting for their news. Since you've given me so much, then I must be able to do something for you too, perhaps. This way, I can change your fate, and more of you can survive. This should be about right.
You've spent 18 million, with 17 million left on your card.
No. The blood letter says the people use blood as milk and exchange children to eat. When these things arrive, will many people die in Hua Yuan's side? Will he not survive until then? No. Hello, I'll take all of these, and these.
You want all of these? I thought you were going to buy everything. Scared me to death.
Not just these, but all the inventory in your supermarket. I want it all.
Aw. General, something terrible has happened. General, the people are rioting.
Let's go take a look.
Yes. Let us in. What's going on? Why are the people suddenly rebelling?
Is someone inciting them? If a real riot breaks out, with less than 30,000 of our Hua family troops.
How can we suppress these people? Let us in, brothers.
The damn Emperor of Great Yen tricked us into coming here, saying we have food when we arrive. We've been starving all the way. Is there any food here? No! These soldier lackeys must be the same as that damn Emperor, no good at all. Exactly, these military camps must have food. These soldiers must be hiding all the food in the camps.
Right, brothers. Let's rob the bastards. I'd rather be a full ghost than starve. Charge! Let's go!
General, we haven't eaten for days. Please, General, give us some food.
Yes, General, so many have died along the way. Please, General, save us.
The Emperor drove us away. The damn officials wouldn't let us stay. Even animals can plow fields and be slaughtered for meat. We're worse than animals. We're not moving anymore. We'd rather starve to death.
Are we not also subjects of Great Yin? Why are we being abandoned like cattle and horses? By this damn Emperor and these damn officials.
General.
Why do you all call yourselves abandoned pawns? Even if the Emperor and the court have forsaken you, I, Hui Yuan, am still here for you. Moreover, our human is blessed by the gods. They will surely protect you. I swear you will never suffer from hunger again.
If gods truly exist, why would there be such famine?
General, we've been deceived all along. Why must you deceive us now as well?
When it comes to the gods, how dare I, Hui Yuan, speak falsely? If you doubt me, I will kneel before you all and pray to the gods. Today, Hui Yuan and the people kneel before the divine altar, begging the gods to pity our suffering and grant us food. Hui Yuan and the people vow to worship the gods for life.
I knew it was all a lie. If gods truly existed, it's that old emperor who should be punished.
Exactly. If gods were real, how could we end up like this? With all our friends, wives, and children gone, leaving only me?
Silence. The gods are watching over us all. How can you expect the gods to heed your prayers if your hearts are not sincere? Grant us food.
Yes.
We prayed all night, yet the gods remained silent. What if they do not answer this time? What then? Behold, this is proof of the gods' divine intervention.
What kind of rice is this? Each grain is plump and glistening. Even that old emperor couldn't feast on such divine rice.
This rice, it's whiter than my wife.
But there are only a few bags. Once the officials finish eating, how will any be left for us?
Do you know why the gods haven't granted us abundant food? It's because you doubted humans' divine blessing. You never knelt and prayed with true faith. Today, Hui Yuan swears before the divine altar. Not a single soul will be abandoned. Every villager, regardless of status, will have their fill of porridge. As long as Hui Yuan has food, no one will starve. Guards,
We really get to eat rice now.
light the stoves.
General, we can barely protect ourselves. The people may be pacified for now. But once the food runs out in a few days, the uprising will return. It won't just be blood for milk or trading children, it'll be cannibalism.
Look. Divine mist.
So cold. Why is it freezing in early August?
Is that fruit inside this glass jar? It looks incredibly fresh.
General, do the gods always use such treasures to store fruit? This glass jar is flawless and transparent, smooth to the touch. Even in the capital, it would cost a fortune, wouldn't it? Indeed. General, look, these are dumplings. We don't even have enough clay to eat, yet now we have dumplings. The gods above, their grace is boundless.
A divine gift. It's over.
General, this basin, it seems someone is speaking from inside.
Someone is really speaking. Could it be a god? Delivering an oracle.
Tell me, is your country called Great Yen? That guy named Yuan, is he the champion marquis of your Great Yen? Huayuan Huafeng Yen.
The other end of the treasure basin is indeed a deity. Otherwise, how could they reveal my identity through the basin?
General, are you alright?
Everyone, step back. I must listen to the divine revelation.
Yes, let's all leave now.
I report to the deity. I am the champion marquis of Great Yen. Huayuan, here to receive the oracle. May I ask what the deity's instructions are?
The general has been kneeling for quite a while. Has the deity not yet delivered the oracle? Why can't I hear the oracle? I even press my ear against it. The general is chosen by fate. How could we compare? I see. Only the general can hear the oracle.
Why is there no response after so long? Could it be my voice didn't reach them?
Champion Marquis of Great Yen, Yuan, here to receive the oracle. May I ask what the deity's instructions are?
It really works. But why did it take so long to respond?
General, have some porridge.
To receive the oracle, one must be sincere. What if the deity is angered by impatience?
I'm not a deity, but I can help you. Champion Marquis, you said Great Yen is in famine, lacking food and water. Tell me how much you need to alleviate the crisis.
You say you're not a deity? How is that possible? I pleaded with the emperor. Pleaded with that treacherous minister, yet no one responded. If you're not a deity, why help the people and soldiers? If you're not a deity, then who is? I report to the deity, Yuan commands 30,000 soldiers and over 200,000 civilians, totaling 300,000.
300,000? I must feed 300,000 people.
Yuan is ashamed to ask, but begs for 100,000 bushels of grain. Yuan is confident he can lead the soldiers and civilians to survive.
You already call me a deity. How can you have so little faith in the gods? What's 300,000 people? The Hua family army had to abandon Yumen due to lack of water and food. Tonight, 1 million caddies of food will be delivered there. Don't worry. Since I've decided to support you, General, I'll take care of these people under your command as well. Wait a moment. Besides the food, there's one more thing. I need to explain it to you carefully.
Quick, call the soldiers and civilians. The gods have a decree.
Folks, why did the general summon us here? What's the reason?
I heard the gods pity us common folk and will perform a miracle, giving us endless food.
Really? So we'll never go hungry again?
Has this damn general lost his mind from hunger?
I know. You all don't believe Yumen is blessed by the gods. That's because you've never seen it. Today, this general will kneel with you, the common people, and pray for divine grace.
What is this?
Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. I hope these can help you.
Am I seeing things? Where did this come from?
The gods have manifested.
The gods are merciful. We must set up altars and offer incense daily.
Now, can you believe that human is blessed by the gods? These divine gifts of food are blessings from the gods.
The gods have answered our prayers. General,
Do you know what this is?
What is it?
What is this thing? I've tilled the land all my life. But I've never seen this before.
What divine object is this? No wonder the general is so solemn.
This is a divine gift called sweet potato.
Sweet potato?
What is that?
Plant this, and everyone can survive. No one will starve to death again.
We'll never go hungry again. Now, with years of drought, not just summer wheat or autumn millet.
even ordinary crops can't survive. Right.
This is a divine gift, naturally extraordinary. The gods say this crop not only survives drought, but can grow even in the most barren lands. Most importantly, its yield can reach thousands of caddies per moo.
Thousands of caddies.
How is this even possible?
Normally, crops yield only a few hundred pounds per acre. That would already be considered a bountiful harvest.
But these sweet potatoes and potatoes can actually yield thousands of pounds per acre. And they're so drought resistant too.
General, could it be that these sweet potatoes can survive even in years of severe drought? Just plant them and they'll grow?
Of course, and they can be planted twice a year. With these, not just hundreds of thousands, but even the tens of millions in our great yen can be fed.
Amazing. We're saved. The people of Great Yin are saved. This is wonderful.
General, the gods have bestowed upon us a vast quantity of supplies this time. Enough to last us half a month. If we plant these sweet potatoes and potatoes.
In a few months, our crisis will be resolved. Yes, exactly.
Absolutely right.
These sweet potatoes are truly divine. The god said that besides the tubers, even the stems and leaves are edible, and they're extremely drought resistant. Such crops are incredibly rare. Only divine intervention could explain this. By the way, has there been any divine message from the altar? How are the preparations for the sacrificial offerings to the gods coming along?
General, I'm already...
I'll go see for myself. Though they're just mundane items, since they're for the gods. We must be extra cautious.
General, you seem troubled.
I was thinking, the gods have given us life-saving supplies, yet all we can offer in return are some gold, jewelry, and trinkets. We can't do anything more.
General, the gods' grace isn't measured in material things. Gold and jewels may be precious, but our sincerity matters more. If the gods see our devotion, they'll understand.
Right? We could build a temple for the gods.
General, we don't yet know the gods' true form. Perhaps you could ask them for a portrait?
Wanyu, did you add my nephew on WeChat? Why hasn't he accepted?
Why should I? So he can flaunt his 100 square meter luxury apartment?
Lin Wanyu, how dare you speak to your aunt like that? You little brat with no upbringing.
Oh, so you remember you're my aunt? What kind of aunt are you, anyway? All you ever think about is scheming to inherit everything.
Mark my words, you got 2 days left. If you can't come up with the money by then, get out of the courtyard.
Keep dreaming.
General, you were absolutely right. You predicted the northern barbarians would take advantage of the civilians storming the camp to launch a night attack.
Something's odd. There are only a handful of soldiers in this raid. At best, it's just a nuisance. Whereas the northern barbarians, so-called god of war. He would never be so foolish.
General, are you suggesting that the northern barbarian war god still has a trick up his sleeve?
General, it's bad. We found multiple northern barbarian corpses in the military camp.
Miss Lin, we've followed your instructions. We've moved all the items you purchased to the warehouse. Please settle the remaining payment.
Alright, sure.
So your Lin won you, right?
Oh,
Not bad. You're quite pretty. You're good enough for me.
who the hell are you?
You don't know who I am?
I'm here for a blind date, introduced by Ling Guijin.
Didn't he tell you?
Sorry, I'm not interested in dating right now. Please leave. I have things to do.
Hey, you know who I am?
Listen, I'm Xu Huaqiang, general manager of a subsidiary under the mighty Haiqing Group.
For me to fancy you is your damn luck. Don't push your luck and embarrass yourself later.
Don't think just because you're ugly, I won't curse you out.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Did you hear me clearly when I told you who I am?
What? Can't find me on Baidu? But you'll definitely find me on Sogu.
Hey, you orphan with no parents. How dare you talk to me like that? Miss Lin, please settle the payment quickly.
What did you even buy? Listen, once you marry into the Zhu family, you'll need to learn frugality. I'll pay for this first.
Fine, let him pay.
Sir, the total is 8.5 million yuan. WeChat or Alipay. Okay, 850, right? It's 8.5 million yuan. How much? Did you buy the whole supermarket?
Can't even afford this? And you want a wife? Stupid dog, see him out.
You dare unleash a dog on me?
Yuan sent me something again. Perfect, I've already spent all the money from the gold ingots last time. Guess I'll have to visit Uncle Jiang again. Maybe. I can also ask him about Dian and Huiyuan. Uncle Jiang.
Wan Yu's here. What treasures do you have this time?
Just found some more of my dad's hidden treasures. Come take a look, Uncle Jiang.
Full color emerald green. This is the real deal. Serve the tea. You sit and have some tea. Let me take a closer look.
Uncle Jiang, do you have any more materials about the Great Yen?
What? Interested in the Great Yen?
Yes and no. Mainly, I find that general named Huiyuan quite intriguing, so I want to find more about him.
The shop owner is a big fan of the Great Yin. These are some books and manuscripts
The owner previously kept in the shop.
they contain a lot of.
Information about the Great Yen and Huiyuan.
Feel free to take a look if you're interested.
Thanks, Uncle Jiang.
General, are you coming down with a cold? You don't look too well.
It's nothing. How are the new settlers doing?
Vanguardly is handling their settlement.
They're pretty much all settled now.
General, it's bad. The village is plagued.
What?
The village is plagued.
What? Take me there at once.
Uncle Jiang, why is so much of the information in these ancient texts completely new to me? Some of it hasn't even been reported in the news.
Ha ha ha, haven't you noticed these are handwritten copies?
My boss said, well, it seems my boss compiled them based on historical records from the Great Yin era, blending official and unofficial history, and wrote them himself.
That's impressive. No wonder he's hosting a special exhibition and auction on the Great Yen.
Exactly. You should have seen my boss's face
When he saw your coiled dragon white jade, his jaw dropped.
It couldn't have been that dramatic.
I'm serious, it really was. Here's an invitation to the exhibition. Keep it safe. Besides, my boss would like to meet you in person.
After the exhibition.
Meet me?
General,
Stay back. Just leave the medicine on the table. How many people have been infected?
General, reports say half the villagers are already infected. But as per your orders, we've isolated all the infected. However, there are too many, and we lack enough physicians or medicine to treat them.
Then go find it. Do you expect the people and the soldiers to all die out?
the Northern Barbarian War God actually used such a vicious tactic, taking advantage of the chaos caused by the civilians. They threw plague-infected corpses into the camp. In just a few days,
over 100,000 were infected.
We still have the gods. Has the altar received any divine messages?
I was just about to report to you, General. Apart from the prayer you wrote yourself during this time, I also had people write prayers in your handwriting and threw them into the basin.
You are utterly reckless. Do you know this is blasphemy against the gods? How could I possibly have the virtue to make the gods pay attention to me at all times? Do you know the consequences of offending the gods?
General, it is precisely because the gods save all living beings that without this,
How would the gods see? If there is divine punishment,
I alone will bear it.
Now the situation is urgent. I can spare your life. Send someone to prepare my armor. I will go to the altar myself to beg for the gods' forgiveness. Hurry.
General.
I wonder what good offerings Yuan has prepared for me, the god, today. I've prepared for you millions of food supplies. You better work hard and stay alive. Stupid dog. How strange. Usually when I enter the room, this guy would always pounce on me. Where is he?
God, the Northern Barbarians have thrown infected households into our army.
Now thousands in the army are showing symptoms of coughing and fever.
God, the military doctors diagnosed it as plague. I have ordered the soldiers to take strict precautions.
But the effect is poor. The plague is spreading rapidly, and many soldiers have already fallen ill. The army lacks medicine and has no means to treat it. Yuan prays for the gods to manifest.
Yuan, Hua Yuan. Hua Fein Yen. The 13th year of Great Yen, August. Hua Yuan was then guerrilla fighting outside the Human Pass. But the northern barbarians were treacherous, throwing plague-infected corpses into the Hua army, causing the plague to spread wildly. The Hua army was already short of water and food, and facing this plague, they had no ability to resist. The casualties were severe. Even most of the generals in the army were lost. The northern barbarians are so vicious. Hua Yuan, hold on. I'll buy medicine for you right now.
Military doctor, how is the general?
The general has been working day and night, and without eating for a long time, he caught the plague. This plague is extremely virulent. Without medicine, if it drags on any longer,
My life is in danger.
search! Everyone, search! Yes, even if we have to dig 3 feet into the ground.
We must find the herbs to cure this disease.
Deputy General Su,
General.
don't trouble them anymore. This plague, there is no cure.
General.
Help me to the altar.
All right.
Yuan, Hua Yuan. Hua Fein Yan.
Yuan is here. Yuan was trapped by the plague. Today, upon waking, I came to pray to the gods. It was not intentional neglect, but Yuan had no choice. I can only kneel and beg for forgiveness. Yuan knows his time is short. Many vows may remain unfulfilled. If the gods are angered, let me bear it alone. Yuan's life or death matters not. I only beg the gods to save the 300,000 soldiers and civilians in the valley. If so, Yuan can die in peace.
General, your condition.
Step back. This plague is terrifying. Yuan knows his days are numbered. But now, with enemies pressing from outside and the plague within, in this hopeless situation, I beg the gods for guidance.
No, you are not allowed to die.
Am I hallucinating? To think. Even at death's door, I hear the voice of God.
Did you hear? You are not allowed to die. I am a god. I command you, you are not allowed to die. Hua Yuan. I am a god. A mere plague is nothing. If I will it can be easily resolved. Don't worry. Your 300,000 civilians and soldiers, I will save them. And you? I will save you too. Have you forgotten? You haven't cleared your name yet. You haven't reclaimed Human Pass. You haven't led your people out of hardship. You haven't purged the corrupt officials to bring peace to the people. You haven't restored a clean and prosperous Great Yan for the people. You haven't led your Hua family's iron cavalry to sweep across the nations and unify Great Yan. You haven't ushered in an era of peace for the people. There's so much left for you to do. How can you speak of death so lightly? So, Hua Yuan, you must live.
Yuan understands. I will not fail the gods. What are these? Fever medicine.
General, these divine medicines are our salvation. But what are these blue strips for?
The deity has yet to give instructions. Could this also be some kind of medicine? Do you know how to open this?
General, perhaps you should ask the deity again for guidance.
This is paper. Could it be the deity's own paper? It's as white as snow. There's writing on it.
Before the deity, a mere plague is nothing. Other medicines will take some time. These should sustain you for a while. I wonder if you can manage the method written in the booklet. Sky Abyss Auction. I must take these treasures and see what's really going on.
General, there's a person on this paper.
It fell out of the booklet, placed there by the deity. Could this be someone the deity cherishes? Or is she the deity across the treasure basin?
This seems like a portrait, but whose hand painted this? It's astonishingly lifelike.
As if the person were sealed within the painting.
The handwriting is elegant, the strokes bold. Even among the many calligraphy masters I've seen, this is unparalleled. Spread the word. The deity has granted us medicine. We are saved. Hurry, mix these two medicines and distribute them. Have a severely ill swallowed.
Yes, General.
Wait, I must draft a military decree. Everyone, soldiers and officers alike, must follow it strictly without fail. Also, Deputy Sue, from today onward, you will take command of the camp. Execute any who defy orders immediately.
Understood.
If this truly is a deity's portrait, hiding it in my chest would be disrespectful. An intuition tells me the person in the painting is the one protecting you pass, and the deity shielding Huiyuan.
Abyss, Huayuan, Huafeinyan.
General, beyond the valley, the northern barbarians are gathering.
It seems they're preparing for a major assault.
Truly the once-in-a-decade Sky Abyss auction. Look! All the big shots are here. We should seize this chance to cozy up to them.
Exactly. I spent over 10 million to acquire a Qing Dynasty antique from Hengshuan Pavilion's branch. Only treasures worth over 10 million qualify for entry at the Sky Abyss auction. This treasure. This is our entry pass.
Also, I heard that at this exhibition, the highest bidder will even get a chance to meet the mastermind behind it.
Ha ha ha.
This should be the place, right?
Oh, isn't this our young lady? What? You brought a sack with you? Ha ha ha. Are you here to collect trash?
Hong, my business is none of your concern.
You, don't blame your aunt for being blunt. We're here for the company's growth.
To network. What's a young girl like you doing here? Be careful not to get scammed.
Scammed? Who would scam me besides you people?
Lin Wan Yu, what's your attitude? We're your elders. Your father always respected us while he was alive.
Respect? Do you respect me? He just passed away. And you couldn't wait to divide his inheritance. Now you have the nerve to lecture me here?
You brat, don't forget. You still owe me 30 million. Today's the last day. If you don't pay up, get out of that courtyard house.
30 million? I'll pay it back soon.
Oh, you brat, don't tell me you're trying to pay off your debt with this junk?
Stop embarrassing yourself. Go home.
Pack up your junk and get out.
Let me show you something real.
Haha, thought it was some treasure?
Turns out it's just a pile of junk.
Brat, let me show you what a real treasure looks like. Master, could you appraise this? How much is this treasure worth?
This vase is a Qing Dynasty masterpiece with exquisite craftsmanship and vibrant colors. Truly a top-tier antique.
How much is it worth?
Estimated at 13 million.
Ha ha ha, see? This is real value. Your junk isn't even worth a fraction of this. Treasures have spirit too. I specially used a golden Nama wood box to store it, to lock in the spirit and nurture the treasure.
You truly know your treasures.
The most important thing about antiques is their spirit. If I'm not mistaken, this vase is extraordinary. It must have been used by royalty or nobility.
Ha ha ha, did you hear that? Only something like this. A treasure worth a fortune has the chance to be showcased at the auction.
Get out of here. Don't embarrass the Lin family. Oh no.
Don't even say you're part of the Lin family. Oh, originally,
I wanted to take you to see this auction, but now,
you're so stubborn. I don't think it's necessary anymore.
do you think your jump can make it to this elegant event?
Let me show you something. A mountain's height isn't what matters, it's the dragon within. Who says a burlap sack can't hold treasures?
Overestimating yourself.
Master, just take a quick look. There are so many people waiting behind you.
The pottery has a simple and ancient design, with natural glaze, seeming to have a long history. But miss, I can't determine its dynasty, nor can I appraise its value. Sigh. Ha ha ha, can't appraise it? You can't even get through that door.
You little brat, take your burlap sack and go collect junk somewhere else. You're not welcome here.
If you don't recognize it, forget it. But I have an invitation. Why can't I enter? I have an invitation. Why can't I enter?
Oh everyone, don't be fooled by this little brat. The Tianyuan auction has never had invitations.
Exactly. You think you can just wave a piece of paper and get away with it? Stop embarrassing yourself. How absurd. I once spent a fortune to meet the pavilion master but failed. Only by appraising a treasure can you enter. How could there be an invitation? I've been in the business world for over a decade. Attended the Tianyuan auction several times. And never heard of an invitation.
Wait, did old Jiang give me a fake one?
What? You want to call Boss Jiang? Boss Jiang is the manager of Hengchuan Pavilion. You think you can just call him whenever you want? I think you're just trying to save face and run away.
Boss Jiang. Boss Jiang, you're here.
You're here.
Uncle Jiang.
Please come in.
Okay. I told you this thing would come in handy.
Wait, what about us? We're VIPs too.
Do you know them?
No.
Report.
Urgent. The military camp is under attack from both sides. The soldiers of Zhou and Shu have joined forces with the northern barbarians. Together, they march towards our stronghold, aiming to devour our great yin. Zhou and Shu have truly lost all shame. To think they'd ally with the northern barbarians, birds of a feather. But thankfully,
The divine medicine is effective, and our soldiers remain unharmed.
There are no permanent enemies, only permanent interests. This is what the gods have taught us. Since they've colluded, we shall fight.
but earlier, we ran out of food. Our soldiers boiled their armor to eat. We have no means to defend now.
With flesh and blood, united as one, our whole family army will fight to the last man. Soldiers, heed my command.
Yes.
Follow me into battle.
Yes.
Thanks to young Master Zhu, otherwise, we'd still be stopped by that security guard.
Yeah, that heartless wretch doesn't even recognize his elders.
Exactly.
Hey, nephew, that treasure in your hand looks extraordinary. Of course. This is Imperial Kilmaid, for the Emperor's use. I sold my family's assets and spent over 100 million to acquire it from overseas.
With this, we deserve VIP seats. Let's go.
Hey, Lin Wanyu, how did you get in?
Who knows what tricks this wretched girl used to cozy up to Boss Jiang of Hengchuan Pavilion.
But who knew she'd be dumped so quickly?
There's no place for you here. Get out! Uncle, don't say that.
It's not that there's no place for her. Come, sit on my lap.
You sure? Okay.
What are you doing?
Don't push your luck. Getting close to Boss Zhu is an honor for you.
I have no interest in sitting on a pig's lap.
Hey, you!
Oops, my foot slipped.
Lin Wanyu, how dare you cause a scene? At the Tianyuan auction? Offending us is no big deal. My nephew is well connected here. Humiliating him means offending all the elites of Haicheng.
Oh,
Lin Wanyu, apologize to me now.
And I'll ask the organizers to get you a small stool to sit on. Consider it a chance to broaden your horizons.
idiot.
Hey,
Hey Lin Wanyu, what are you doing? You think you can just go to the front row? How could she possibly be the special guest? This can't be right.
Mr. Jiang, you must not be fooled by her. Miss Lin is the special guest of this exhibition auction.
What? The organizers specifically asked me to take good care of her. Miss Lin, please take your seat.
Thank you, Uncle Jiang. I won't stand on ceremony then.
This.
Alright everyone, the auction is now officially starting. Please, all exhibitors, hand over your treasures one by one to the staff to be sent to the exhibition platform for auction. The one with the highest bid will then have the opportunity to meet that distinguished person.
Good. This is a Ming Dynasty blue and white porcelain vase with exquisite craftsmanship. Well preserved, truly a top-grade piece.
Alright, bidding starts now. The starting price is 10 million.
11 million.
14.5 million. 16 million once. Sold. Next up is the second item.
This is the Pine and Crane Longevity Vase, in extremely perfect condition. The starting price should be 15 million. 17 million.
20 million.
All these boring things. I wonder how Wei Yuan is doing over there. The plague should be cured by now. Is he thinking of me? There's news from Hua Yuan. The states of Zhou and Shu have colluded with the northern barbarians, seeking to annihilate our Hua family army and the people. You even plans to annex Great Yan. Our army was fortunate to receive divine elixirs, and most soldiers have recovered. But in the past, we lacked food, boiled armor, and killed horses, leaving us ill-equipped. The disparity is vast. In this critical moment, we humbly ask for divine assistance. Oh no, Hua Yuan is in danger. I can handle rice, flour, oil, but bulletproof vests. Weapons, what am I supposed to do?
Finally, it's our turn.
Master, this is from the official kiln. Please take a good look. This is an antique and in good condition. See? A master is truly a master. Not from the official kiln, but a chamber pot. Impossible. I spent my entire fortune, 100 million, to acquire this overseas, just for this. Auction to make a splash and meet that. Big shot behind the scenes. Besides, even if it is a chamber pot, it was used by the emperor. Actually, the emperor never used it. It's probably just some backup stock from the palace. This must have been used by the emperor. Smell it if you don't believe me. There's even a stench of urine here. This stench of urine. It's just been stored for too long, with sulfur accumulation. No need to say more. Next, please. Impossible. This must have been used by the emperor.
Oh, come on. The master has spoken. That's just an ordinary chamber pot. Don't embarrass yourself on stage. Get off quickly.
What's it to you? Even if you're sitting in the VIP seat, can you produce a decent treasure?
Treasures? I've got plenty.
Oh, you have the nerve to laugh at me? You dare bring out such a worthless stone. You have the nerve to show your face here.
I bet you just grabbed it from some latrine. Get away from me. It stinks.
Even if your family has fallen, you can't just bring out a worthless stone to fool people. How pathetic.
It stinks. It's completely worthless.
The Lin family can only produce such a worthless stone to deceive people now. Where's the imposing manner your family used to have?
If you ask me, her parents died of anger because of her.
1 billion. I'll take this inkstone. What? 1 billion? Oh my god, how is that possible?
Uncle Jiang, who is this person? Offering 1 billion right off the bat.
This person's identity is no joke. He's a famous underground boss in Haicheng, known as someone who can get anything done.
That impressive? What about bulletproof vests? Can he get those?
Of course he can, but just 1 or 2. He probably can't be bothered with you.
I don't want just 1 or 2. I need tens of thousands.
Hey, don't be fooled by this stinky girl. This isn't worth 1 billion. It's just some worthless stone she found somewhere.
Exactly, Boss Zhang. If you like this kind of stone, I, Little Zhu, can help you find 8 or 10 pieces tomorrow. 1 billion? This stone isn't worth it. Shut up. How noisy. Since when does Zhang need you trash to tell him what to do? Or do you think Zhang can't tell what's real? Miss Lin, I really like this stone. If 1 billion isn't enough, I can add more. But can I take a closer look first?
Of course.
Open your damn eyes wide. This is one of the 4 famous inkstones. The finest Duan inkstone. And you call it a rock from a latrine pit? Alright, I'm coming right now.
Sir, I can sell this inkstone to you. At the price you named, but I don't want money.
Then what do you want? Their lives?
No. Let me show you something first.
Miss Lin, tell me what you want. Zhang here will get you anything.
I heard from Uncle Jiang you've got a lot of hard-to-get items.
Your friend's got some knowledge. So, what do you want?
Just a little something for self-defense. Like bulletproof vests, and I want a lot of them.
Easy. Consider it done in 3 days.
3 days? Can you make it faster?
That's already fast, Miss Lin.
Add this, can you speed it up?
Yes, but this is a bit tricky.
Got it. Add this too. Can you do it in an hour?
Absolutely, Miss Lin. Just you wait. Zhang will handle this flawlessly for you. An hour? No, half an hour. In half an hour. At the designated spot, you'll get the goods. Top quality.
Next, please. No need to continue.
Madam Jean, you're here.
I believe everyone present has heard of this lady. She is Madam Jean, President of the Central China Antique Association. For Madam Jean to come personally, it must be an extraordinary treasure.
Don't think just because you got lucky with some junk, you're above everyone. Do you know who this is? The 5-term female president of the Central China Antique Association. Madam Jean, before her, there has never been a female president.
Lin Wanyu, apologize to me now. After the exhibition, I'll have my nephew introduce you to Madam Jean. It's a chance in a lifetime. You don't deserve such fortune.
Keep that fortune to yourself. Just getting familiar. And you think you'll succeed? Why aren't you the richest yet?
You.
The treasure I brought is also from the Great Yin.
Great Yen?
This treasure remains untouched by time. It is a supreme rarity, not for auction. You can't afford it anyway. I came, so I could enter the courtyard.
Really? There's something we can't afford to shoot? I heard that the Hengchuan Pavilion has treasures untouched for decades. Qualified to enter the courtyard.
How can my treasure be compared to those ordinary ones before? Today, this old lady will let the younger generation broaden their horizons. Take a good look.
A potted plant? She brought a potted plant. Madam Jean, are you making fun of us descendants?
Mayflies don't know day and night. Summer cicadas don't know spring and autumn. Youngsters, open your eyes wide and see what this is.
This potted plant has the luster of jade, and look at the soil. The pot itself is also made of jade. How was this achieved? Such a large piece of top-grade jade. Exquisitely carved, lifelike. Preserved intact for thousands of years. Yes, how much is such a treasure worth?
Worth? This treasure cannot be measured by value. It can be called a national treasure.
This item comes from the Great Yin Kingdom 2,000 years ago. The Great Yin Kingdom was rich in jade, and its craftsmen were ingenious. Only such a combination could produce such a peerless treasure.
You have a good eye. This is made from a single piece of jade. Hollowed out and carved, not only priceless, but also a witness to the history of the Great Yin. In my opinion, it's no less than the He Bai.
I declare the Big Yin Jade Bonsai a top treasure. The starting bid is 50 billion. 50 billion!
I've never seen so much money in my life.
Not just you, even the top tycoons might not have that much even if they emptied their pockets.
50 billion, even a trillion or more, cannot measure its value. Who here can afford it? As the president, can I enter the courtyard?
Although this object is precious, it is a bonsai after all. The jade material is only upper class, not top grade. 50 billion.
is already the limit. As for entering the courtyard,
This item probably doesn't qualify.
I thought the Tianyuan auction hosted by Hengshuan Pavilion was the grandest auction in central China. Turns out you're just chasing fame.
Madam Qin, that's not fair to say.
I thought the appraisal masters invited by Hengshuan Pavilion were extraordinary. But today, they're just ordinary. Today, this old lady will show the youngsters what a peerless treasure is. What is the legendary jade tree blooming, bringing wealth and honor? It's blooming. Well, have you ever seen such a treasure? Now can I enter the courtyard to meet the pavilion master?
still no.
You. As the president, I'll bring out the Antique Society's most treasured item. You've taken everything out, and now you're telling me it's still not enough.
The top prize of this exhibition is personally chosen by the pavilion master.
Chosen by the pavilion master. Then I'd like to see what treasure it is. Can press me this jade bonsai head. Alright, next up is the top treasure of this exhibition, the Great Yen Coiled Dragon White Jade. Coiled Dragon White Jade.
Never heard of it. What are you doing? Trying to get closer to the stage? To get a better look at Madam Qin, Lin Wan Yu.
Dreaming of climbing the social ladder? Think again.
Is it possible that the coiled dragon white jade they mentioned is the very piece in my hand?
Hey, what are you doing up here? Trying to apologize?
Dream on. Get lost. Don't dirty Madam Qin's eyes. You'll regret this.
Move aside. A good dog doesn't block the way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the coiled dragon white jade.
I thought it was some treasure. This Tianyuan exhibition auction has really declined. A common piece of junk jade actually became the top prize of the auction. Your Hengshuan Pavilion must give me and everyone here an explanation. How can this piece of junk jade in this girl's hand become the top prize of the Tianyuan exhibition auction? Unless there's some shady deal going on between you. Or is the top prize of this auction already predetermined?
So it's like this, madam. This small courtyard. I really have no interest in it. Since you want to go, why don't you take this opportunity, madam? I have more important matters to attend to. I'll take my leave.
The girl is quite pretty. Girl, are you relying on that face of yours? Trying to leave? Seems like you're guilty.
Guilty? I don't know what you're talking about.
The girl's mouth is quite sharp. Called out by me. And not a hint of panic.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I really have more important things to do. I'll take my leave.
Come back here. I'm the president of the Antique Association. I can't just lose to some young girl without a reason. How is this possible? My jade bonsai.
The flowers have really withered.
You must be jealous of my jade bonsai, so you ruined it.
What are you talking about? I never went near your jade bonsai.
You're all in cahoots, afraid your shady deals will be exposed. So hurt my jade bonsai.
What's going on here?
Madam, hold on. I've heard that Great Yen Jade has a spirit. Perhaps the treasures reacted when they met.
Bullshit. You're all a bunch of rats in the same hole. Just trying to bully an old lady like me.
Madam, have you ever heard of treasures self-destructing? The current situation is somewhat similar. When the coiled dragon white jade approaches the jade bonsai feels ashamed of its own inferiority. Thus, the blooming flowers wither on their own.
Ashamed of its own inferiority? Are you saying this piece of broken jade scared my jade bonsai into not blooming? What a joke. The biggest joke ever.
Madam, every word I say is true. If you still refuse to let go of Ms. Lim, and insist on bringing the coiled dragon white jade close to the jade bonsai, I'm afraid the jade bonsai won't just wither and lose its flowers.
But its stem will break and the jade will shatter.
Hear that, little old lady? If you keep blocking me, your jade bonsai will have its stem broken and jade shattered.
Fine. You destroyed my jade bonsai and now you threaten me? Humph.
That girl has many good things in her hands. Why not make her hand over those treasures? To compensate for your jade bonsai?
Hey, what are you doing?
I may not care for your so-called treasures, but you conspired to destroy my treasure. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. Leave the items behind. Otherwise, you won't leave this auction alive.
Outrageous. Greetings, Elder Gu.
Shame on you, the president of the Huazhong Antique Association. Can't even see the mystery here?
Jade nurtures people naturally,
Because it has spirit. But the gap between this jade bonsai.
and the coiled dragon white jade is like heaven and earth. Forcing it near the coiled dragon white jade will shatter it.
Impossible. This little cutie, is she your lover? Why are you taking her side?
Little cutie? How dare you? How could I, of such low status, compare to the general's wife?
Heavens. That's the pavilion master. If old Madame Qin stamps her foot, the entire Great Yen trembles. Then the pavilion master can make Great Yen quake with just a breath. Who is that girl? The general's wife? To make the pavilion master kneel?
Elder, you must be mistaken. I'm not even married. I'm not any wife you speak of.
Madam, you jest. Our Hunchuan Pavilion has waited 1,000 years for your return. You are the rightful owner of the Phoenix Crown and robes. This old servant cannot be wrong.
No.
Madness. Waiting 1,000 years? You're the ones who are mad.
She's just a country bumpkin. Are you fooled by her?
How dare you deceive the pavilion master? As your elder,
I'll teach you a lesson today.
do you know who the madam is?
How dare you people offend her?
Alright, I get it. You're all in cahoots. So you're all colluding together.
Colluding? Madam, please lend me the jade pendant.
This can't be possible.
Treasures have spirits and naturally rank differently. How dare this jade bonsai compete with Panlong white jade? So it shattered out of shame.
Impossible. This treasure was used by the Great Yen nobility. This.
Your judgment is poor.
It's no surprise you can't recognize the coiling dragon white jade as an imperial artifact.
Madam, my family has passed this down for generations over 1,000 years. Just waiting for your return. Now that you're back,
Please follow me into the courtyard to fulfill this millennium-old promise.
No, sir, I really don't want to go to that little yard. And right now, I truly have more important things to do. So Pavilion Master.
I was wrong. Since this woman refuses to enter the courtyard, then let this old one go in.
You're not worthy. Guards, throw these people out.
No.
Pavilion Master.
I dare not question the madam's decision. As long as she's willing.
She may enter the courtyard anytime. That damn little cutie has fooled Elder Sue again.
That brat must be hiding some secret.
Right. After her.
Upgraded bulletproof vest. This is a gun. And so many weapons. Perfect. Hey,
Miss Lin, are you satisfied with these weapons and armor?
satisfied? Extremely satisfied.
Glad to hear it. I've prepared even more surprises for you.
Great. With this, Huayuan will definitely win this battle. Time is tight, and the mission is urgent. I need to send these to Huayuan quickly.
Lin Wanyu has such treasures? No wonder Elder Su treats her differently.
If I steal her treasures and gift them to Elder Su, I'll surely get into the courtyard.
Why are you all standing around? Go get them. General, be careful.
General, if this continues, I fear we won't be able to hold out much longer. The Allied forces are too strong.
Don't panic. The gods have already promised. They will provide us with divine weapons. Once we obtain them, it will be the time for the whole family army to counterattack.
General, there's movement at the divine altar.
It seems the gods have manifested.
But those things are quite peculiar.
Really? Come, follow me, General. Let's go take a look. Sword. It can't be pierced and is incredibly lightweight. Truly divine artifacts.
General, look. What kind of weapon is this?
So small and without a sharp edge. How can this be a divine weapon?
General Hua, these divine weapons might be different from your usual arms. The instructions are written in the manual.
They're firearms, capable of killing from 1,000 miles away. If these aren't divine weapons, then what is? Deputy Su present. Pass the order. Summon the military camp. Starting today, I will teach them how to use these divine weapons.
Understood. Guards! Northern spies have infiltrated. Kill them!
Report, General. Several moving spies were found at the divine altar. All have been captured.
Is there any issue with the divine altar?
The altar is unharmed. The soldiers discovered them in time.
In that case, execute them all. Perfect for the sacrificial flag. This time, we will shift from defense to offense and annihilate the Allied forces. Only then can we honor the divine weapons bestowed by the gods.
As you command.
Move out.
Understood. Kill.
Impossible. The whole family army is out of supplies. Where did you get these divine weapons and armor?
Hua has divine assistance. It's not for you to inquire. Prepare to die. Confiscate the supplies. Imprison the captives. Pass the order. In half a day, notify all soldiers and civilians to join me in worship, to thank the gods for their aid.
Madam,
Pavilion Master, can you tell me what's inside this courtyard?
Madam, just call me old servant. I dare not claim the title of pavilion master before you.
Madam, there are things this old servant knows, but not very clearly. However, the family tradition states that once we find you and have you wear this phoenix crown and bridal veil into the courtyard, all answers will be revealed.
And the person you want to see.
The person I want to see. This outfit looks so familiar, as if it was always meant to be mine.